Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and we're off and running from Charlotte. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Escapes the pocket. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready.
Pistol now for Milroe. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Come on. No, let go.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 47. On target to Musgrave. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Off the play fake, Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That was Teteroa McMillan he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Milroe from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Milroe throwing again now on 2nd down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Get it!
On the gun, Milroe. This one's caught. And he is well clear of that mark blocker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Here's Brooks. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Shotgun now for Milrow. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Backed up all the way to 17 now for third and goal.
Ready?
Throwing here, Milrow. And he's got it! Has a way out for it, but touchdown! The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game. Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air? Now he's York to kick this one away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Darnold finds the in route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Play fake, Darnold. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Gets it for the first time. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as the short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Staying with Walker. They haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on third down. Working quickly here.
Brings up third down.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Bails out of the pocket quick. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. Fourth down.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
They apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Trying for it, it's Walker. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus, and even more so for the conversion.
Now their opening drive's certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Going to the ground again on first. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Man in motion here. Now Darnold off the play action. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down. Another try following the sack. A throw right side finds Cup. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? With a gun, here's Darnold. Complete to Walker on the check down. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And that's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly. And they leave a point after on the table. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. He put everything he had into this one. They connect on the deep shot. And he's He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up first and 10. Brooks bats it out ahead from the pistol. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here's Milroe to throw. Now set up the screen. Brooks. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pistol now for Milroe. Buys top, cut him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here comes special teams. And now they got to be special. Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Smith and Jigba going to motion over left. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Tight end in motion left. 2nd and 13. Short pass brought in. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Cade, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. It's the Seahawks, who need to figure out this 3rd and 11. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They give up the gut to Walker. The middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Running with Walker again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down, Seattle.
With a quick pass out wide. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They send a man in motion. This is Walker on second. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. Now he's York to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Darnold. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Out wide here to come. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 47. Down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play good for 17 on the first down.
There are times the quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Got first down from the 31. Throwing here, Darnold. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take over on his 11th interception of the campaign.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Here we go.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
You're good on the point after. And the Panthers grow their lead to 8.
Seahawks 6.
On now is York to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Now Darnold. Looking right, and he finds him. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Motioning left is their running back. They'll throw on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Panthers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Come on.
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback. Just no.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers lead by 15 now. On now is York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he drives it up to the 24. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
On the counter, it's Charbonnet. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first.
Really 2 elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number 1, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Walker now from the gun. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
From the gun, Darnold. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Darnold off the play action. He throws a bullet deep to their... Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Panthers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Finds some time left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Milrow. He rolls to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there. Peyton Manning has some well-earned company now with the record books. He's tied the single-season mark for passing touchdowns. That was over 55 on the season. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow the lead now to 22 points. Now he's York to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
It's Walker on the option. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
Third and a lone yard coming up. To throw, here's Darnold. And even on on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Here goes that.
They go with Walker here. He's got room to roam here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out the back of the end zone, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
2nd and 10. Darnold vacates quickly left side. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
The 2-point conversion.
Ready? Go, lady.
They kick the running back in motion. He's throwing for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Seahawks 12. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Rager with the return here. Escapes a defender. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
76, go!
Brooks is going to get it off his own read. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready? 70 the puck. Ready?
Hands off here for Brooks. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready?
On the option, they give it to Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers, moments away from win number 12. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Ready?
Running once more with Brooks. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get it. 60 Eagle.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Go.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Ready?
Second down. Probably going to see him kneel it again here.
Come on, come on.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Got it. Ready?
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They give to Elliott on the draw. Good running. Rips off about 7, but they're still short. 4th down coming up.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Hey, check this.
They're going to try with Etienne. And he will have the Panthers first down. And that's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win.
No half measures on that one, Kate. He was not leaving it to chance where that linesman was going to spot that ball. He was so determined to do whatever it took to launch himself beyond that marker.
So the Panthers pick up the win here. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.